You know, if I had to start my business again from scratch as a coach or agency owner in 2025, here's exactly how I'd use YouTube to land more clients. And of course, without spending an additional dollar on ads. Knowing what I know now after testing it with multiple service-based business owners, this is exactly how I do it to get clients faster and skip all the rookie mistakes you'll make in the beginning. Now, I'm just going to be very upfront with you. If you're watching this video looking to gain a lot more subscribers and get thousands of views for your channel to grow, you should just click off this video because this video is only meant for coaches and agency owners looking to close a lot more high ticket clients with YouTube. But to quickly show you what your channel could look like if you were to take it from 0 to 100, here is a quick introduction of my client Sam. Sam is a local SEO expert that specializes in helping a lot of local business owners rank higher on the Google search results. So for the past 6 to 7 months, we've been uploading a lot of videos that are targeting this niche, and safe to say, we were able to generate a lot of quality results coming from his channel stats. So a quick overview, you can see that we've gotten him around 2,000 subscribers, averaging around 400, 800 views per video, and this is the working time. And in terms of the results we were able to generate, you can see that we've gotten him contract deals that were worth $18,000, $15,000, a bunch of paid discovery calls, and we were also able to nurture a bunch of prospects that were previously stuck in his sales funnel through the YouTube content we were uploading. So if you are a coach or even an agency owner looking to start YouTube and take it from 0 to 100, like I said earlier, you should definitely continue watching this video, and I'll show you exactly how you can replicate the same success Sam found with your own channel. Now, if we were to start from 0 again, the first thing I'd remind myself is this: your YouTube channel isn't meant for growth, it's meant for client acquisition. And that's the mindset most coaches and agency owners completely miss. They start thinking, I just need to post videos, grow my channel, and go viral. But that's the fastest way to burn your time and get literally 0 clients. Your goal isn't to become a YouTuber. Your goal is to turn your content into consistent leads and clients. And there is a huge difference between creating videos to go viral versus creating videos that actually convert a viewer into someone who's booking a call with you. And when you're focused on growth, you chase broad topics, clickbaity titles, and random trends that just don't align well with your brand. And ultimately, all these things are doing is just to gain viewers and subscribers and just prove to everyone that you have a channel. But when you're focused on client acquisition, all the videos that you're designing is meant to build trust, demonstrate your expertise, and attract the right type of audience, and not just more audience members, if that makes sense. I've even seen channels with only a few hundred views pulling in $5,000 to $10,000 in coaching clients simply because their videos solve the exact problems their viewers are trying to search up about. And this is exactly like Sam's case. Meanwhile, in a lot of cases for a bunch of other agency owners and coaches, they just make no money with YouTube even though they think their channel is growing. And it's primarily because their content isn't positioned to focus on conversions. And this is exactly what I'm trying to illustrate here on my mirror board. There are 2 different focuses that you can go with YouTube. Both are perfectly fine, but as a business owner, you probably want to go with the green route. So before you even think about uploading frequency, thumbnail design, or even looking at your YouTube studio analytics, you need to define the goal from the start. Are you trying to grow a following, or are you trying to grow your business? Because if it's the latter, your entire content strategy, your topics, your packaging, your call to actions, even your SEO need to be built around trust building and problem solving. And that's how you can get leads from your first 1,000 viewers instead of waiting years for the returns. Now that we set the goals of client acquisition over channel growth, the first thing you need to lock in is your messaging for the videos. I'm going to quickly reveal to you the 3-part game plan that you need to know about if you want to successfully scale a YouTube channel for client acquisition. So starting at the top, the first thing you need to lock in is your video's messaging, because if your message doesn't connect, it doesn't matter how good your video, thumbnail, or editing is. Now, this is the #1 reason most coaches and agency owners don't get clients from YouTube. They're making videos that sound good to them, but don't actually solve the real problems their niche is dealing with. They'll post like videos such as, 10 tools every email marketer needs to know when running a campaign, or how to boost your LinkedIn following to get a lot more impressions. Sure, those sound very valuable to possible clients, probably really low ticket clients, but they don't attract these high ticket clients you're trying to aim for. Now, if you want your videos to generate leads, they need to be built around a very specific problem your niche is trying to actively solve. This might sound very obvious, but you'd be surprised how many coaches and agency owners don't realize this. Now, the easiest way to come up with these video ideas is to pretty much reverse engineer from your viewers' pain points so you understand where you should be directing the content to. So you should be asking yourself these questions. What's the result they want, and what's the pain or frustration that's stopping them from getting it? Something very similar to what Alex Hormozi has been talking about a lot of times with his own YouTube videos. Now let's say that you're a high-ticket video and creative agency coach, and the result your viewer wants is to close a 5 to 6 figure retainer client, but the pain they're feeling is that they keep getting low-ticket clients that just can't afford their offer. And boom, now you've got the foundation for a video idea like how I'd attract 5 to 6 figure clients in 2025 as a creative agency owner. Or let's say you're an SEO agency helping local business owners gain leads and foot traffic from Google. The results these local business owners are looking for is to rank in multiple locations, as something that I wrote down here. And the pain they're dealing with is that their business isn't ranking first and not showing up on the map packs. So what a possible video idea could look like for you is how to create location pages that'll rank you first on Google. And this is exactly the process that we've been using for Sam to drive the amount of quality traffic and quality results that I mentioned to you guys earlier. And as you can see, here are 3 examples of the actual videos that we designed for Sam. And in fact, if you were to search up the keyword sequence how to create location pages that rank, you can actually find Sam's video ranked as the first search result in this case. And this just proves that this little exercise is really great. Now, the next thing I want to quickly cover is that you need to validate those ideas that I just talked about instead of guessing it from the beginning. So what I want you to do is go on YouTube and search your topic, like literally type what your viewers are searching about in the search results. And you can even take a look at the comment section or very specific tools like vidIQ or TubeBuddy to find keywords that you can be using. Now, the next thing I want to quickly talk about is validating your video ideas with research. So I want you to go on YouTube and search for topics that your niche is actively trying to search about. So what you can possibly be doing is by inputting very common keywords or phrases, questions into the search results. And what I really want you to look at is top performing videos. Take a look at what your competitors are uploading. What kind of titles and thumbnail designs are consistently pulling the most amount of views and results. You can even take a look at the comment section for a lot of these competitor videos that you're looking at and try to understand what are people still asking about that isn't being answered. And lastly, you can also use a lot of other tools like TubeBuddy or vidIQ to do keyword research into understanding what are viewers searching to find these video ideas in terms of the keywords that they're inputting into the search results. For example, if you type, get coaching clients into the YouTube search bar and you see a top video titled how I get my first 5 high ticket clients in 2025, that's probably a really good sign that people resonate with that exact phrasing and thumbnail design, and you should definitely make a video that is a little bit similar and maybe take some inspirations from it. So with this example, in your niche, you can tailor something very closely to your viewers and say something along the lines of like how I get my first 5 high ticket clients as your niche coach. And that's how you build your own idea of what has already been proven as demand. So essentially what I'm trying to show here when it comes to validating your research is to find what's working for demand. You need to find the demand for the videos. Without any demand, what's the point of providing any supply for it? Hopefully this section makes a little bit more sense, but definitely let me know in the comments if you need a little bit more clarification. Now that you figured out what your audience actually wants to watch, it's time to start building authority with your content, because the only reason someone becomes a client from YouTube is if they trust you and know what you're really talking about. And the fastest way to build trust is pretty much showing proof. Now, you can say all day that you're really great at what you do, you have this amount of years of experience, but nothing builds authority like showing it directly to your viewers. Now, if you helped out a client even in a small way, you should definitely turn that into a video. Break down the exact problem they had, the steps that you took to fix it, and the outcome that they got. Whether that's being more traffic being flown into the business, more quality leads being generated, or even more sales coming in from their funnel. For example, if you're a business coach wanting to show how you can help your own clients convert a lot more leads, then you should definitely do a video like this. How my client closed 3 high-ticket clients in 30 days, a step-by-step guide. Or additionally, if you're an agency owner, you can show the workflow behind a successful campaign. Let's say you're an email marketer helping an e-commerce owner. Now, you can use a video something like how we scaled this brand's email revenue by 42% using one flow. It doesn't matter if it's a massive win, the goal is to demonstrate what you already know and what you're already doing. Now, the next type of authority content I want to quickly go over is strategy-based videos. Now, these videos are going to help you position yourself as a teacher, maybe even like a professor at a university campus teaching a lecture, and not just as a service provider. Now, I want you to think of videos like, my 3-step systems to close clients from YouTube, the framework I used to build a profitable local SEO campaign, etc. These are just videos examples on how you can break down your strategy and showcase it to any viewers that would be very interested in working with you. Now, what these videos are meant to help out with you is to showcase your thought process. And more specifically, it demonstrates how you approach problems differently than everyone else. And that's what makes people think, okay, this person really gets it and he really gets why I need to work with them. And if you can visually map it out on a screen, exactly what I'm doing right now with, like, let's say a mirror board, Google Slides, or even using a physical whiteboard in, let's say, your room, you can present this entire strategy breakdown even better. Any visual aspects that can make the entire process easier for your viewers to understand is an A+ in my books. Now, the biggest thing I want you to take away from this section is that people remember frameworks and not just random tips. So when it comes to making videos, make sure that you're talking about your strategy more specifically and not giving, quick tips to improve your Facebook ads as an example. Because ultimately, at the end of the day, you want to try and convert as many clients as possible. Now, another way to build authority is by showing what working with you actually looks like. You can walk your viewers through real deliverables, such as a website redesign, an email flow, a brand strategy deck, whatever it is. When people can see your quality of work, it bridges the gap between, this looks very interesting, I might continue watching this person, to actually getting them to trust you in helping them scale your business. Now, you can even layer in interviews or testimonials with clients talking about their experience. Those add a human element that social proof cannot match. And that's exactly what we did with Sam's video, where we put one of his own clients' testimonials in the beginning of his video, which I'm going to show right here. This is one of the woodworkers that Sam was working on and his best case study. So we really wanted to take advantage of this for his YouTube channel. And I can say for you guys watching this video, this is one of Sam's highest converting videos. So if you want to be seen as the go-to person in your niche, your content needs to prove 3 things. You know the exact problem, you've solved it before, and you can explain it clearly. And that's how you can turn a casual viewer into a possible warm lead. Because once they see your process, your results, and your thinking style, they pretty much stop comparing you to other creators and they start seeing you as the authority. Now, I want to quickly talk about how you can actually turn those viewers into clients after you built up your authority and really understood the messaging behind your own videos. Because getting views means nothing if no one is going to be converting or taking action after watching. Now, most creators make 1 or 2 mistakes. Either they don't include a clear call to action at all, or they throw in very generic lines like don't forget to like and subscribe. That shows way too cringy. But here's really the truth. Nobody subscribes because you told them to. People take action when the next step makes sense for them. So instead of saying, subscribe, you should tailor your CTA to the goal of the video. If the video is designed to nurture or sell, like a case study, client showcase, or strategy breakdown, something what I just showed, you should end it with something like this for a CTA. If you want to help implementing this for your business, I'll leave a link below so you can book a free strategy call. That kind of CTA fits better because the viewer has already seen your authority and trustworthiness in this video. But if the video is more educational focused or very top of funnel, like a tutorial or video meant to grow your channel, let's say, then your CTA should simply guide them to another video. For example, if you found this helpful, you should definitely check out my video on the exact CTAs you should be using to turn viewers into leads, which, by the way, I actually did make a video about the best CTAs you should be saying instead of like and subscribe. So you should definitely check out the video right after this video. You see what I did there with that CTA? And you also don't want to forget to reinforce a lot of these call to actions visually. So you want to mention the link verbally, put it in the pinned comments, and even add it in your description or inside your video through video editing, so it's very clear to your viewers that they should take the next step. Now, the next thing I want to quickly go over is lead magnets. Now, your viewers are constantly looking for ways to improve their situations. If you have something very valuable, like a free training, checklist, or mini guide, use your content to drive traffic towards it. For example, you can make a video something like, or a call to action, something like, if you want to have a deeper dive into this, I put together a free 10-minute training that walks you through my entire system, as an example. That one sentence can turn a casual viewer into a possible qualified lead. And once they're in your ecosystem, you can nurture them towards booking a call possibly. And remember, not everyone watching your videos is ready to buy from day one. You most likely have to upload probably 20 plus more videos to actually get someone to book a call with you. But most are ready to learn more and watch more of your content. And that's where a good lead magnet to bridge that gap really plays into this. And finally, one of the best ways to mention your offer is to really make it feel natural. If your video already solved a real pain point and demonstrates authority, you've earned the right to mention your offer without sounding very salesy. So instead of saying something like, buy my service, or, work with me so you can spend some money, you can simply say stuff like this. If you want help doing this for your business, this is exactly what I help my clients out with, so I'll leave a booking link below. That line works because it's rooted in value, not desperation. When your videos consistently solve problems and showcase results, your viewers will want to take the next step with you. So to quickly wrap this up, you now know how to use YouTube to attract high-ticket clients and not just views. You've learned how to create content that solves real-life problems, build authority through proof and strategy, and turn those views into actual booked meetings. So if you want any help putting this together, from planning your content to turning your channel into a client acquisition machine, you should definitely click the link below in this video and book a strategy call with me, and it's completely free. What we'll do in this call is take a look at your channel, your offer, and I will show you exactly how to build a YouTube system to consistently bring you clients. And if you're still interested in seeing what the other CTAs you could be saying in your video, you should definitely check out the video that is popping on your screen at the moment. I pretty much go over every type of CTA that can replace the classic like and subscribe. But other than that, you need to take everything I said in this video very seriously so you can go kill it on YouTube.